Yeah, now we are at the previously explaining about like trying to get the data from the new data flow chain too, but unfortunately I don't have the one lake and Microsoft 365 account, but that's a different setup again. If you can create Outlook account, then definitely you will get the one data lake. So then you can use this kind of data flow gen 2 and gen 2. But currently we are continuing with our the uploading files option. So here we no need a data lake. So I'm trying to browse, then I'm uploading the same data through the file. So now I uploaded the data into the data lake. Yeah, successfully we uploaded this one, and now we can see I'm going to close this one and let's see the list. Let me try to refresh this. I'm trying to refresh the data here and let's see the our files. Yeah, now I got the data. Just I from here data lake house. Just I was imported the sample data. So if you see here, and we have an option to once we click on the data lake house, if you go to the files, let me go to the here my data lake house, and I can see here the data. But this data maybe I used to download the data from the sample data. So there is a one option, maybe if you see the video the earlier, you can see there is a multiple options. One is the download and one is the try the sample data. Here I tried with the sample data, so this data is automatically fetched from the internally. So now we have the data here, tabular data. Now we will continue our tutorials, and these settings like how to make the data connections, maybe I will come back again because I have some couple of issues with connectivity of the data. So we will continue the our exploration, like we are skipping the line number, sorry, the pine number 6 to, yeah, pine number 4 to the pine number 11, and now we are continuing from the pine number 12. So we have the already the data is available because we fetch from the sample data. So now our data is available. So if we click on the public holiday data, you can see here, this is the way we can see it. Now we need to navigate into the SQL analytical endpoint, then we can start querying the data. So let's see, like, well, we will converting this into the SQL analytical. Then here, if you see here, we have the two options. One is a data lake house and one is a SQL analytical endpoint. Now I'm switching to the SQL analytical endpoint. Okay, I think looks I need to refresh again. Let me check. Okay. Now it is updating with the SQL analytical endpoint. Now I have the public data here. If you can see, like, similarly how we can see here, similarly we can see the public data. Then we will build the new query on top of this one. So if you see here, select the customer data on preview mode and select the new SQL query. So I am selecting the new SQL query on here. So now you can write your own queries, and I'm going to write the just like some SQL query I'm copying here, just converting into the corresponding like the public data. Just I have to see what are the fields is available. So country or region, holiday, and let me see the how is the data is here, and paid off, and country regional code. Let me copy this column name. Okay, country regional code. Okay, let's me try to just I was hitting this query, like you see here I was trying to get the top 10 values from here. So it's less like I was reading the top 10 values from the public holidays. So you can write the SQL queries are here and you can run it whatever the SQL you want to perform on top of this particular Excel sheet. It will work like a Excel data table. So now you are clear like how you can querying on top of the your data lake itself. If you have any kind of tabular data, you can write directly here as a on top of the Excel file. You can directly write your SQL queries. You can perform the any complicated SQL queries also. So this is a way you can access your data lake by using the SQL. So now we will move to the another concept, like generating the reports. If you see here the tutorial, once we are okay with the SQL, now we are trying to build the reports. Now you see here we have very straightforward option to generate the reports. So earlier we have to go the different locations to generate the reports. Right now they're giving the very straightforward option for us to generate the reports here. See, once you have a data lake and it is an Excel data, so you can perform the SQL queries, and also you can perform the reporting also. Let's see what kind of reports we can build it on top of this. Okay, I'm selecting, just click on, I'm going to click on the reporting, and this I was giving like use a new semantic model or new reports, anything is fine. But as per the tutorial, they're recommending to the manage default semantic model. And now it's asking the table, it's the public data, and I'm going to select this. It's going to select all. I don't want to go with this one singular. Then I'm going to select all, and I'm going to confirm. Now it's generating the report for me. We have done this one. Let's see, like I'm going to the workspace. Workspace. Now, like once your the data label is available, and just now we added the reporting and adding the default setting and all the steps is done. Now I have to go back to again the MySQL analytical endpoint mode. If it is not available, you need to cross verify here and then go to the settings. If you go to here, you can find the settings and you need to enable this one, default Power BI semantic model. You need to turn on. Yeah, then we can close it here. Then we are going back to our data lake explorer, and then we can see here like our, once you can see here, you have to move to the data lakehouse here again. Once your settings is done, then click on your data lakehouse, and then you can find here the semantic model. So with your date same like a data warehouse name. So that means your data is already synced with this data lakehouse is with the semantic model. So once you can see your semantic mode, once you click on here, you can see this is a semantic model, right? Once your semantic model is available, then you can see this all kind of reports is available or not in your data lake, right? So that means it's already available. So if you click on this one, now it will see, you can see here, you can discover your business insects. Like it's saying about you can exploring on the data. So you can click on this navigation icon, you can see all the different tabs, like you want to create the new report, auto creating the report, or creating the blank reports and creating the paginator reports. Maybe you can explore the all different kind of the reports, but currently I was uh, just clicking on the auto creating the report, so it will create the all the reports based on the underlying data. So this all, okay, let's see, like your reports is already ready, then I'm going to click on these reports. So go to the next. So it's your reports is ready, and I think once it is ready, you can able to view all the reports. Now you can see, like just now its pop-up is appear once the your reports is ready. If you click it here, and it will generating the nice reports for you with the default one. Maybe if you want to play more with these reports, maybe you can create your own custom reports, and it is helpful for you, like you want to make some better reports on top of this data. So now we are good to go with the this like building the data lake house, right? So just know what we have done in this sprint, this the tutorial means just we are creating our own data lake house. And after once we creating the data lake house, we are maybe I'm trying to save my changes. Okay, I'm giving them my default report on sales data. Before for the reference, like what we have done here, like just we creating the today we creating the our own data lake house, and under the data lake house maybe we took the multiple options. One is the data pipeline injection from your local data, but unfortunately we don't have the one data, that's why we couldn't able to make it that. And but still, like you can able to import the data from the samples, so that the way like I importing the data into the my data lake house, once it is imported, maybe you can able to see your data. Like let me, yeah. Once you can able to see your data, then once the data is available, then maybe we can see like how we can converting that into the SQL. Like, yeah, we can able to converting that into the SQL query, and then we are performing some SQLs also. And you can see here like just now we perform the some SQL queries on top of the tabular data. And once it is done, then we build some kind of the reports from the data lakes table, the data itself, like in the Excel data directly we preparing the data reports, what kind of the data is available. And they have the multiple options too, like one is how to create, and also you can create your own custom reports, and you can do some kind of paginations. There is a multiple ways. Again, similarly for data ingestion also we have the multiple ways, and maybe feel free to explore yourself.